Alright, Shalom, Shalom. And foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great medicine and rule well. Salutation to the Yaki and preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. This is Brother Yakal from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp in Trinidad, coming to you with another lesson. Lord's willing to be edifying. As the title reads, we got next, because it sums up everything, right? And we got next as in we got next. We have the kingdom is ours next. The Lord is going to give us power, and it's not going to be the power that Esau holds today, where he has the power, the gun, the power, and money, all these things. Is going to be the power of true power. You understand? Spiritual power, unstoppable power, right? A brother once made mention and said it's gonna be like when it have a local gunman that everybody afraid because he has some guns and he has a team, right? Then one day somebody pass and shoot your ass and kill your ass and he end up in the hospital. That is how the carnal power works. But of spiritual power, imagine if Yahweh Shai was on your block. Imagine if Yahweh Shai was on your block. You understand? When he returns, imagine if he was on your team. You could, it's unstoppable power, right? So I want to start off by dealing with the book of Daniel, right? Because this lesson really is not intended to be long, but straight to the point. This is Daniel 7 and verse 18. And it reads, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever." And we're going to make them be able to possess something forever. And not only that, but they're going to take the kingdom, right? And look at the men of the Lord right now. They're meek, they're lowly. As Yahushua said, be of me, be like me, because I am meek and I am lowly, right? He didn't come to take the place. He was humble, right? And that's what the men of the Lord, we don't have the power to do that right now, but the Lord is going to bring that power and increase us. That's how we're going to be able to take the kingdom. And we're going to, one of the main things that we should talk about more now is the bodies, right? The immortal bodies that we're going to have. It's going to be changed, as the scripture say, from it in the moment of a twinkling of an eye, right? That's how you're going to be able to take the kingdom, because it's going to be indestructible power, unstoppable. You understand? Where the guns can't stop us, they're running up to us, blazing the guns, and it's not doing a thing. It's not even battering a eyelash. You understand? Because the men of the Lord are going to be our true power, right? They're going to take the kingdom forever. You understand? Which means that their body is going to be indestructible, because nothing in this place lasts forever, right? So that's how you know that it's not coming with the carnal power, but of a true power, right? Not one man going to be able to come against an Israelite man in that time, a Jake. You understand? Because in this world, everything has a weakness and a fault. Like, for instance, Superman with kryptonite. Superman has kryptonite. Kryptonite is something that weakens him. And I like to show that they like to copy Jake and copy the power that the Lord gonna give unto us. Even the power that certain men had. When the Lord demonstrated his power in Samson, throwing down the walls. That was spiritual powers. You understand? David and Goliath. Certain times the Lord show his power, right? As the scripture says, the Spirit of the Lord go to and fro throughout the earth to show his power unto them that fear him, right? And not only that, but understanding why they can't come up against Jake is going to be because the Lord's going to be on our side, right? Not one man going to be able to come against a Jake. It's going to be like the old saying, if the Lord be for them, let us pass by, right? As the Lord say, ye are gods. And I'll get a precept one time in the book of Psalms. That is Psalms, the 82nd chapter, the 82nd chapter, right? And verse 6, right? It says, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, right? But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Understand what the Lord is saying here. We are gods, meaning that our power, our spirit is of a God spirit. But the Lord encamp it in these bodies. What scripture is that where the Lord say right in the top of my mind, the Lord said chains. Let's bear with me here. Right? It says and the angels, this is Jude 1 and 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, which is what? Spiritual estate, indestructible. The angels, the Alahayam that created the earth, created the universe. How Esau and them, these other nations want to come up against the men them who created the universe? You understand? The Lord said what? In the place where it was said, ye are not my people, He's going to say, ye are my people. And then what? Give them spiritual powers, new bodies, show off a little bit. You understand? But we sticking to the point. Jude 1 and 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he had reserved in everlasting chains under darkness. Now the chains under darkness is these bodies that encamp, that holds our spirit. It chains down our spirit. It says unto the judgment of the great day, which is the day when the Lord said in the moment of a twinkling of an eye, you're going to be changed from mortal to immortal. And we know what immortal. It goes back to what the scripture say, the bodies created terrestrial and some celestial. Right? We are going to be changed into that extraterrestrial body. You understand? Where we're not subjected to die, where they can't kill us because it's impenetrable. Nothing on this earth is impenetrable, but the men of the Lord in that time where the Lord change them gonna be impenetrable. Right? That's why the Lord say ye are gods. You understand? In the book of Psalms that we just read, this is what the Lord tell us, that ye are gods. You being a god is something with spirit. That's why the Lord call us that's why the meaning for Israel is Yasharallah in the Hebrew, Prince of Power. You understand? Yasharallah in the Hebrew, which is Israel, he is the Prince of Power. Right? That is what Yasharallah means. And we being Prince of Power means that we are indestructible power. But the bodies that chain us down in everlasting, only the Lord could take off them chains. Right? Because the Lord once called us a worm. But the Lord will not raise us from a worm. Let me see if I get that. The worm, Jacob, let's bear with me. Isaiah 41 and 14, which is 144 in your face. Fear not the worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Because why? The Lord gonna give us them bodies, but the Lord call us a worm. You understand? And He gonna change us from a worm, a puny worm, into what? From a worm to a God-like status. You understand? That is why the Lord say ye are gods. Put it in your remembrance. You're not a puny worm. You understand? By going out on the highways and byways, you're showing you that you're brave. They're going up against the system and everything that the system believes in. You understand? You're showing your power. You're right? That you have within. Because really and truly, the men of the Lord, they hate this place. Right? So, going back to see, I'll go back into the precept. I'll get a precept in the book of Isaiah, the 59 chapter, and start from verse 19. Right, this is Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up His standard against him. And where is that standard being lifted? That is spiritual powers. Right? For those who never saw Black Adam, when you remember what happened in Black Adam, there was a lot of he was coming out of a kind of mountain, flying. He was levitating over the place, right? And a lot of armies, a lot of A lot of soldiers was coming in tanks, in vans. It was coming for him. That is the enemy coming in like a flood. And then what? He was raised up on a standard. These spiritual powers started kicking, lightning bolts started spray out of his hand. All these things, and the scriptures, the Lord tell us in the scripture, we said more than this he shall do. That's roughly paraphrasing. But the Lord say you're gonna do more than this. More things than what the Lord did, you're gonna be able to do. The Lord gonna make us be able to travel out of galaxies, go into different realms. You understand? So imagine the power that they're gonna have. He even promised us that. Right? I ain't done reading here, but I'll come back to this where he said power over the nations. Right? This is Revelation 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, which is enduring to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Right? Pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 7, I believe. Right? It's like something that the Lord promised. He promised that if he keep his word until the end, he will have power over the nations. Spiritual power. And then in Deuteronomy, he said it. The Lord said it in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. He said, 28 and verse 7, he said, the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. You understand? That's how they're going to be fleeing. Because in other words, the men of the Lord are going to be different. Even in Isaiah, the 60th chapter, where the Lord said, the nation that shall not serve thee shall perish, and I'll bring it out. But we dealing up with the spiritual power. Right? Because one of the things of life is having power. What makes life enjoyable. And we know that our life is in Yahushai. Our life is in the Lord. And when we get them bodies and them spiritual power, that is when our life truly begins. That is when our life really starts to begin. Right? Because one of the biggest pleasures of life is having power. That is why Esau could enjoy this place. He has all the power. As it says, the scripture says in Job 9, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Right? The wicked ruling, and he has all the power. So that make him what? That make him powerful. That make him enjoy life, because he could do this and call the shots. But the script is going to get flipped on him. Where the men of the Lord are going to enjoy the place, because they are going to have all the power. We are going to be making all the top gun decisions. You understand? What goes where, and be able to back it up instantly. Not war with any nation for any 2 weeks or a month. The nation that shall not respect us is going to perish, and we will get at one time. Isaiah 60. Right? Isaiah 60 and verse 12. 11. I'll read from verse 10. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of the strangers, which are going to be the other nations, shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee, which is the Lord saying to us. Right? He punished us, as the book of Amos 3 said, he punished us in his wrath, but he had mercy unto us. Right? Verse 11. Therefore thy gate shall be open continually. Why our gates going to be open continually? Because the other nations are going to bring tributary unto us. The finest grapes, the finest fruits, the finest lambs without blemish, the gold, the concubines, finest of everything they bringing unto us. Right? They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. And that is something yappa. You understand? Going back to power. That is the power that the nation of Israel is going to have. You understand? So the Lord called us the Prince of Power. We are the ones that gonna control the power and have all the power. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So now I want to go into the book of Isaiah 40th chapter. Right, Isaiah 40 and 31. And it reads, But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Why? Because we're going to be immortal. You understand? We're going to be immortal. And that's something that Esau would love to have. He would love that. That's why one I think he hates us for, you know? Because he have this kingdom, and the kingdom to come is for us. The longer you're in this truth, the more you start to hate this place and understand why. Because you know, one, you can't live forever. As Esau said himself in the book of Wisdom of Solomon 2, our life is short and tedious. You understand? Like he said, like he upset. Because he believe if it is he stay longer in this place, he will find a cure where he can live forever and he can be like a god. But only the Lord can make you a god. And that is promise given unto the nation of Israel, not to Esau or the other nations. You understand? So, to wrap it all up, right, we got next. Lord's will in this video that define through the Spirit and power Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I want to say Kalala Yamla Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and rule well. Salutation to the Akiam, preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. Shalom.